There's so many things that go on behind the scenes at Edith Sanford that maybe the general public is not aware of.
Patients are here every day getting mammograms and ultrasounds and biopsies, MRIs, and all things related to their breast care. We're seeing patients on all ends of the spectrum, from very early in the journey to sometimes at the very tail end of their survivorship care.
Sioux Falls is very lucky in the surrounding communities to have an institution like Edith Sanford because we do have all disciplines represented here.
We are a group of providers who are very passionate about our goal of taking good care of women close to home.
What I think makes Edith unique is two things. I think one, it's our team approach, and then the second aspect is our compassion in the care we provide.
The people who work here really have a passion for taking good care of people. Everybody wants to be cared for. I think we do a really good job of that.
We're all here for the same reason. We're all here to help patients get through this journey. There are some difficult days, and so to have a good supportive team behind your back is really important and helpful.
The thing I remember about Jen is we have a lot of mutual friends, and they said she's an amazing woman, amazing wife and mom. Take good care of her.
February of 2022, I started experiencing a high fever and some swelling in my armpit. I started to panic a little bit because things just didn't feel right. Is this really happening? Like, am I dreaming this? Like, I'm 39 years old. I've never had a mammogram before. You don't start having them till you're 40. That moment when the radiologist walks in and you can tell just her nonverbals that something's wrong. And then she gives you the diagnosis that it's there, it's real. I think the hardest part was accepting it and knowing that I have a child at home and a husband at home and a family that depends on me. Dr. Dirksen calls me and he's like, "Hey Jen, I heard the news. I'm very sorry to hear this. I've already read your chart. I'd like you to come in and meet with my team right away." I could just feel a connection. And when they were talking to me and creating a plan of action, he's like, "It's pretty serious. It's, escalating pretty quickly, but here's the thing, Jen, we're gonna throw the kitchen sink at it." And I said, okay. Probably about 10 days before my birthday. Within those 10 days, I had the biopsy, I had my port put in, I had a PET scan, and I had my chemo plan set up, all in time to have my 40th birthday. And then the following Monday, I started chemo. I would say those chemo treatments were probably the hardest thing I've ever done. But my first chemo treatment, I had it just before Mother's Day, and my son's school was doing a thing for moms. And instead of my son pampering me at school, he had to hold my hair while I was throwing up. That was a hard moment. He would lay in bed with me, hold my hand, kiss my forehead, and tell me things would be okay, Mom, we'll get through this. From there, I had a double mastectomy and reconstruction surgery. And then I also had lymph nodes removed. You at times feel down on yourself, and to have something there to bring you back up. They did a phenomenal job. I could not ask for a better medical team. I mean, the strength that they have to come in every day to help people and to see the changes everyone goes through. I wouldn't be alive today if they didn't.
She's had a big impact on my own development as an oncologist, having gone through the journey with her. We dealt her some very heavy blows, and she always kind of took it in stride.
I wish that donors would spend a day or even a week in the cancer center to see the different journeys people are on, so they could see personally how their money is helping these patients. And one small act of kindness can go so far in life. If you could save a life, why wouldn't you?
Breast cancer affects 1 in 8 women, and that's actually a pretty staggering statistic. It's important for donors to know that dollars donated here stay here and help in our community and help our friends, our sisters, our moms.
There's a lot of things that are behind the scenes where these dollars make a difference. Transportation, imaging, lodging, wigs, scarves, emotional support, financial support. These are all making a huge difference, not only to the patients, but to the families and to the physicians and staff.
Those dollars are used to improve access to care, improve treatments here in our communities.
We are doing amazing things now, but there's only better things in the future.
I think the future of Edith is continuing to grow with our city, because that's what our patients expect of us, and that's what we expect of ourselves.
We continuously are striving to bring new technologies to Edith, new data, new clinical trials. So we're really trying to stay up to date with the latest standard in breast cancer care. To be part of a team that is so outstanding and so compassionate is very humbling.
Cancer is terrifying, it consumes you, and it takes away from so many things in life. I'm not mad I got cancer. I'm not angry. There was a lot of good moments. The people I met, seeing my son smile and be happy that his mom's saved. My husband, sharing my story with others in hopes that it helps at least one person, but we have to have hope. We have to believe. I got to ring the bell when I had my last infusion treatment. It's exciting to see everybody, the nurses all stopped what they're doing and came in and cheering you on. And it was like, wow, I just did that. It was awesome. So crazy. It happened. I'm a miracle. I'm very grateful for the medical team, grateful for the prayers, and I'm grateful that God saved my life. I wanted to be a warrior. I'm not a survivor, I'm a warrior. I'm very grateful for everything that I went through. It's a part of my journey, and I'm just grateful that I did it here.